Bam!
We're back! To continue the last video, it's again me, Kamaro, and Kris. You don't know. This is part 2 of the first video we just posted. And our last topic that we ended off on was the straps and how they felt. I guess, well, what they did for us and all that shit. Our next topic is
studs versus femmes, friend-wise.
We have an assistant this time around.
And she's adorable.
So,
look at her.
Ooh, our assistant. She's helping us with all of the many topics that we have.
So, femmes versus studs, friend-wise. And I'm assuming that means, how do you feel about your stud friends versus your femme friends? Or how do you feel about your girlfriend having stud friends versus femme?
It's more so your girlfriend being friends with either a stud or a femme. What's the difference? Is it okay to be friends with a stud and a femme? Not okay to be friends with a stud but a femme? Or just stud friends?
In a typical lesbian relationship, I know that we have a lot going on with different types of people that like to date different types of people. But in a standard stud and femme relationship, I've heard a lot about studs not feeling comfortable with their girlfriends having stud friends, and vice versa for studs and their girlfriends having. Wait, I think I messed up. Are femmes feeling the same way about their studs being friends with other femmes? Since I started off, I'm gonna just go ahead and say my side, and Kamaro's gonna say hers. I personally am not that insecure, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to, say that everybody is, but I don't mind my girlfriend having stud friends. I'm totally okay with that. The reason why I'm okay with that is because if I don't have a reason not to trust her, I really don't want to pressure her with that and feeling like I'm trying to control her or anything like that, because that's not the case. I just prefer for you to be honest with me, you know what I'm saying? If you and that stud friend have had a past, a sexual past, or have dated, you know what I'm saying? I do want to know those things just as a mental reminder for myself. But if y'all are friends, y'all are friends. It's up to you not to cross that line. Like, that's just it. And me having femme friends, most of the girls I've dealt with don't like it, because I do have a lot of femme friends, and not that I've had any relations with any of them or half of them. It's just we know a lot of people, and I'm in the club hugging a bunch of different girls. They got something to say about that. It's just a hug. I just know them. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep.
Yeah, I personally think it's an insecurity thing. I really, number one, having a problem with your girlfriend's friends at all, whether it's a stud or a femme, I feel like it's a insecurity problem, unless you truly see some shady shit going on. Like, personally, my girlfriend, I don't give a shit if she has a stud friend. I don't give a shit if she has a femme friend. I know that she is with me. Then vice versa. I have a lot of femme friends, more than stud friends, most likely. And you say yeah. I have a lot more femme friends than stud friends. That's mostly because I get along with femmes a lot more than I get along with studs. The major stud people in my life would be
major stud people.
This one right here, and
shout out to Schoolie.
Schoolie, yeah, and I don't be around Schoolie that much, so. But I think it's a big ass insecurity problem. I feel like you should suck your fucking nuts up and shut the hell up. Like, the fuck are you so mad about? I don't get. I mean, I'm not an insecure person. I'm not gonna say
I don't get it. I get it.
I don't get it.
But if I get why they think like that, and the only reason I get it is because I probably know what place that's coming from. They probably have been damaged good. They probably have a few trust issues and things like that.
Which I was there at one point.
Yeah, so I understand. But if you're going to be in a relationship, you don't need to be in one if you do still have those standing problems. Because it's going to create a problem in your new relationship. So you got to let it go before you move on.
And that moves on with trust again. Like, just, if you got some trust, then you shouldn't have a problem with a friend. You should trust that your girlfriend's not going to do shit. And if she does, drop her ass and leave her.
I mean, what else can you do? Once you find out, all I can do is break up with you.
Exactly.
But, you know what I'm saying?
There's no point of being bitter about the shit at that point. It's just fuck it and leave it. It's not her friend's fault.
Because there have been girls that have had stud friends And when they go hang with them, more than
It's
just
more than a
friends shit
friend.
happens. So I realize that shit does happen.
What's up, man?
So, and then some people have friends that like them or used to like them.
And
Some
that's
people
fine.
have
You
a
can like
problem
my
with
bitch
that.
all you want to.
Some people have a problem with.
You can look at her all you want.
For
to.
example, I've dealt with a girl. We was talking and all that other shit. She didn't want me to talk to girls that she knew for a fact used to like me because she feels like just because they used to like you and you have a girlfriend, that don't mean that they don't still like you. They used to like you. You didn't give them a chance, so they're okay with being your friend. So any chance they get to move in on something or make a move, they will. So it's not so much us that they don't trust sometimes, it's the other person that they don't trust. So
And see, I don't get that either because personally, I don't trust people at all. But that doesn't mean every time I see somebody, I'm gonna get all suspicious because they're around my girlfriend. If my girlfriend, if I trust her, I trust her to tell them to
what
back
to
the fuck off.
Right.
Fuck if they come at you. I get hollered at a lot, but my girlfriend trusts me to handle these hoes, right? Don't you?
Yes.
Okay. And that's what I do. So I don't give a shit who walks up to me and say, "Oh, babe, you cute." Who the fuck is you calling babe? Then get out my face. I have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
I trust my girlfriend to do the same as I would do. So don't matter who I don't trust.
You do?
it's not about who talks to you, it's about how you respond
It's how you
to
respond.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
That was a long topic because yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one.
Liability versus reliable.
ooh, that should have been a whole new video.
Well, we'll make
It's
that
gonna
a
be
whole
just
new
as
video.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll make that a whole new video.
That's a little bit more.
What's the next topic?
Studs dressing up as femmes and saying that they can do it both ways.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay.
It's possible to be versatile. Shit.
It is,
Some
it
people,
is.
some of us are blessed.
And
to
you
be
know
cute
what?
enough to
There
do it.
are some pretty studs that can do it both ways. But there are also the were you one of them?
That was my moment. Look, I'm trying to shop myself around because guess what? I'm single. How you doing?
But there are those studs that are fuck ugly. Or you
Fuck
look just like
ugly.
a man. Like you had no choice but to be a lesbian. And like you came out the pussy as a lesbian because you were so fucking ugly. But you decide you're gonna put on girl clothes and say, I can do it both ways. Bitch, no. You look like shit. You look like I just ran over you with my car. No, you cannot do it both ways. I need you to stop right now.
Now, to the studs who can do both, but other people feel like they should pick a label and stick with it, I don't think that's fair to them because at the end of the day, yes, it is just a label. So if you are labeling yourself as a stud, but you have a moment where you want to do your thing, I don't think that it's anything wrong with that. And I've actually had some femmes' opinion about that before, and they've said that they like a stud that can look good either way. They actually prefer that over one that doesn't. So some girls actually like that. And all that matters is what makes you comfortable. If you're comfortable with being in girl clothes and all that other shit, and also being in dude's clothes and all that other shit, do your thing. It ain't for me. I don't do it, but I don't knock who does.
Indeed.
It's possible to be done.
It is. So this video is coming up on 9 minutes. We're going to go ahead and end this one. And we're going to continue our topics with the next video because we have some more interesting topics that people requested. So, again, this is Kamaro. This is Kris. And we out.